For the best price, click the link in the description. But here's what surprised me when I got my hands on the Audiolab 6000A, a product that promised to revolutionize home audio systems. Many of you out there have probably been on the hunt for the perfect amplifier to elevate your music listening experience, but let's be real, it can get pretty overwhelming with all the options available. Therefore, I'll cut through the noise and give you my honest take on whether or not this product delivers on its lofty promises. The Audiolab 6000A is an integrated stereo power amplifier that boasts a slew of impressive features. With a claimed 2x100W output at 8 ohms, it's clear that this thing means business when it comes to delivering clean and reliable power to your speakers. But what really caught my attention was the inclusion of Audiolab's proprietary MDAC technology, which promises to minimize noise and distortion for an unparalleled listening experience. Therefore, I had high hopes going into this review, but would it live up to its billing? For the first 30 hours or so, everything seemed perfect. The sound was crystal clear, with a level of detail that I'd never heard from my previous amplifier. But as time went on, I started to notice some issues. The power output felt inconsistent at times, with the 6000A struggling to deliver the full 100W rating even when driven by low impedance loads. Therefore, if you're planning on using this amp for anything more than casual listening sessions, be prepared for some disappointment. Another major issue I encountered was the lack of any real-world benefits from the MDAC technology. While it's certainly an interesting concept, in practice it felt like more of a gimmick than a game changer. Therefore, if you're expecting to notice a significant difference with this feature enabled, you might be sorely disappointed. Now I know some of you are thinking, but what about the build quality? Is it worth investing in this amp just for its sleek design? And my answer would be not quite. While the 6000A does have a premium feel to it, with a nice heavy aluminum chassis and an easy-to-use interface, it's let down by some very cheap-feeling components inside. The knobs on the front panel, for example, felt flimsy and loose in my hands, and I was shocked when I discovered that they're actually just plastic-covered potentiometers. Therefore, if you value a product with a solid build to match its price tag, you might want to look elsewhere. But what about the most critical aspect of any amplifier, its sound quality? Well, I'm afraid it's here where the 6000A really falls short. While it was certainly an improvement over my old amp in some areas like bass response, it struggled with everything from dynamics to detail retrieval. Therefore, if you're an audiophile looking for a product that will deliver the goods in every way, I'd recommend giving this one a hard pass. For casual listeners who just want something that sounds good enough, however, it might be worth a look, but only at a significantly discounted price point. So is the Audiolab 6000A worth your money? In my opinion, not quite. But hey, everyone's ears are different, right? Therefore, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. Have any of you had success with this product, or have you too been let down by its poor performance? For the best price, click the link in the description and see if it's worth taking a chance on.